When I think of special education and being an educator, every child, every individual, we all have special needs.
Special education teachers have an opportunity to really change what's going on out there.
I teach in the classroom during the day, and I come to grad school at night. And what I love about Seattle University is that they work for you, and the schooling is designed for working teachers.
In my classrooms, I have school psychologists, school counselors, and special education teachers all in the same class, all talking to each other, learning with each other.
That's amazing to get the different perspectives from all the different angles of what goes on in a school and how everyone brings a different piece to the puzzle that makes a school system work. And you find that here. I teach in South Seattle. I'm a special ed teacher, but I specifically work with social emotional learners. And although all students are really social emotional learners, I work specifically with a category that's called emotional and behavioral disorders. I love this because to me, it's the students that are misunderstood. A lot of different school systems would call them the students that get in trouble, that act out, and oftentimes they're brilliant and they're bored. And school's not designed for them to succeed, and so they don't feel successful in this model. I have so much fun finding out why.
Mr. Levinson is my favorite teacher, and my favorite part about him is that he always tries to figure out a way to help you solve your own problems.
The students that I'm working with don't look like me, they don't sound like me, they come from a very different background than I do, from all over the world. And it's about building that relationship to find a common ground to move forward together. And there's a sense that we're a safe place. They can come in and have a bad day and know that tomorrow, let's try again. We offer that, and then our end goal is to always get back to your general education classroom.
He's been just a godsend to us here at South Shore. He's been someone who has stabilized a program that has had a lot of turnover in the past and really focused on relationships. He's focused on knowing families and being an unequivocal warrior for them.
I'll brag about SeattleU students, and they come in here with this notion of advocacy and human rights. I think they leave with skills to push that agenda, if you will, and to advocate for their students and to really try to push inclusion, lack of segregation, opportunities for students to be with their peers.
Seattle University is really shaping what I'm doing in my classroom. My research that I'm doing is on disproportionality within special education. The rate at which we're taking children of color and putting them in special education versus your general education white peers. Seattle University lives this mission of advocacy, and they live this mission of social justice, and they live this mission of bringing people together. That's a beautiful thing for a school to offer. That's a rare thing for a school to offer, and it's such an important thing for a school to offer.
As a SeattleU alum, I've really been working hard to build some partnerships with SeattleU. What SeattleU does is they prepare students in schools in Seattle to be successful in schools in Seattle. They really understand the relationship, they understand the social justice lens that we really put a big focus on. And those are the teachers that we actively seek out in hiring and in networking and getting them experiences here, because if they can be successful here, you can be successful anywhere.
Our students with disabilities are pretty protected until they leave high school, and then a lot of them fall off the cliff. If I look at Alex's classroom, the predictors would be, based on the data, is that 50% of them will drop out. Alex is going to change that trajectory.
To pinpoint in a child what gets them excited about learning and what gets them excited about life is really what I believe educators should do. You have the power and the ability to get kids to believe in themselves, to recognize the strengths that they have, and to bring that to the table.
I tell my students, there's research that says that 3 minutes a day of someone who truly cares and sees you as a student makes a difference.
Mr. Levinson has also taught me that don't let other people doubt you, and be yourself.
My hope for my students is that they enjoy and love who they are. The education system may not be for them, but they can still learn from it, and they can still get something from that, and they can bring that into their own lives and change it. It's in their hands.